Hey internet, so I'm back sitting in my room at home just catching up with work, and I thought what better time than to film a haul for you guys because I did quite a lot of shopping while I was in England, so I wanted to show you what I got. And for a minute I thought it might be irrelevant for those of you who don't live there and therefore cannot get these things, and then I took a look at my pile and realized most of these things, if you have enough patience, and I'll explain what I mean in a minute, you could completely get. Just go right into the first part of the haul, which will be clothes from Ted Baker, because they had the best sale ever. It was like 60 to 70% off, and they had a couple of stores. The main one I went to was the one in Bath though, and then I went again in London. But it just had such a good selection of really beautiful florals and really fitted dresses that are kind of like a 50s style silhouette, which is really flattering on my shape. But what initially drew me into the store was actually a t-shirt that I saw from outside just kind of walking past, and I thought the print on it was really gorgeous because it's lilac, which I love, and the colors are really pretty and easy to wear, even for going into fall. Because of the mauve, I think it will look really nice with some black slacks and heels for the office, or even for travel, because it's wrinkle free, really easy to wash, really flowy, and kind of bum covering, so really great with a pair of yoga pants even to travel. Once I looked at that t-shirt, I then discovered the racks and racks of beautiful dresses that they had in the sale, and this was the first one that I got, which would be so perfect to wear to a wedding. I did tell you guys that I would do a video on what to wear for weddings with different outfit ideas, and this is definitely one that I would include because it is just so perfect. It's quite conservative because you have this navy, very tailored suit-like top. It's kind of made of a tweed feeling kind of fabric, but it's still very light for summer. And then check this out. Just the skirt is so beautiful. It's pleated. It has some butterflies going on in the flowers, really big, very lush roses, knee length, fits beautifully, and it even comes with a free belt. So it comes with this really pretty little navy belt with a gold buckle on it, which I've actually worn with quite a lot of other clothing as well. So I love this. I didn't end up wearing it to any of the weddings because I already had my outfits picked out, but I definitely have a couple more coming up that I could wear it for. So I really like it for a more lighthearted kind of office event. It would be perfect as well. The other top that I got is also Bloom printed, so if you don't like flower prints, you probably won't like a lot of this haul actually, sorry guys, but I love flower prints, especially when they're kind of bigger and bold and just beautiful colors rather than kind of more of a wallpaper looking print. So I love this. It has a little dragonfly perching on the flower, which is great. It's a little wrinkled, sorry guys, I just unpacked, and I love the mint color of it. I think it's so cute. This looks awesome with khaki pants because that gives it a bit of an edge. One of the two last dresses that I got is this one. It's so beautiful. This is my boyfriend's favorite because it's sunset colors, and I wore it in a vlog, so you guys have seen kind of what this looks like on. It's my bath vlog that I wore it in because I wore it out to a really nice dinner. And the fit on this is unbelievable, you guys. It fits like a glove. It's got this beautiful exposed zipper at the back, and you can see it's got this interesting kind of envelope seaming. I'm not sure how well the camera will catch that, but the effect of that is that it really goes in with your back, and I've noticed that a lot of Ted Baker's designs do that, so very figure friendly. It's what I would describe as neoprene inspired because it is thinner and lighter than neoprene fabric, which would be really uncomfortable during the summer in my opinion. I know that it's been in, but it wasn't really a big hit with me for that reason. But it has all the advantages of neoprene in that it doesn't wrinkle, it's easy to wash, it sits really well on the skin and feels very comfortable and stretchy without losing its shape. right when I thought I had bought enough dresses at Ted Baker and was kind of trying to rein myself in, I saw this dress and I still just could not resist. The zipper on this one is actually rose gold. It's stunning. The print on it is a crystal chandelier up close, so it's got all the crystal baubles of a chandelier. It has a little bit of neon yellow going on, but not too much. It's trimmed in pale pink, and then it has some gray and black that you could pick up with accessories as well. Very easy to wear. Again, same fabric, very similar fit, except it's scooped in at the arm, so it's a little bit more of a modern look, I would say, but it's still got that flirty skirt going on. So just when you thought you had seen enough Ted Baker stuff, I actually got a bathing suit and cover up as well from them, because as a family we wanted to go to the bath spa. So not the Roman baths, but with the mineral waters. They've actually built a new spa that you can go to, and it has different pools, and you go from pool to pool and you feel very refreshed after. Supposedly, I honestly felt like a nap after, but it was still a really neat experience. So these are the bottoms for it. They're very floral as well, and they are actually the same print as the dress because I just liked the print that much, and I found the bra top very flattering. So it was also in the sale and I needed a bikini urgently, so this is what I got. And I'm happy that I bought it rather than something from a super cheap brand that wouldn't maybe have fit as well, because I can just wear it again to Hawaii, and who doesn't need a new bikini, right? So I prefer to spend a little bit more, although this was on sale so it wasn't that bad, and have something that I can keep. I also bought the cover up for it, which is just like a sheer kind of scarf with a hole for your head, but somehow they've done it so it drapes really nicely. It is just opaque enough to feel comfortable, where you could go to like a beachside bar, you could throw on some shorts underneath, and it's just a really easy thing for when you're on vacation. And so if you guys are interested in getting some of the pieces I've shown you from Ted Baker, I went by their new store in Pacific Center here in Vancouver. They are starting to roll out more and more stores in North America, and they had all of these pieces still on regular price, and what that tells me is that England is probably a little bit ahead in terms of discounting that collection, and it will happen soon here. So I might go take another look when that happens, because I did love that collection just that much. Biggest bargain of the trip was this dress. So this is a different store now. This is Phase 8, which is actually a store my mom loves to shop at. So I was with her, she was looking for clothing, and I found this dress, which is so gorgeous. What a perfect tea dress. I actually ended up wearing this to high tea once, I think, or I meant to. I think I just meant to, and it never happened because we ran out of time. But really pretty blooms, really gorgeous teal color. I know it was originally around 100 pounds, which is a bit much for a jersey dress, but it came down to about 25 pounds, so really good deal, especially for the quality, because I know their pieces are really good quality, and this is washable as well, which I love. 3, 2, 1. So the other thing I picked up at Phase 8 was a fascinator, which is so English, but I really wanted to get one to wear to my boyfriend's brother's wedding, because I knew his mom was going to wear one and I wanted to keep her company. So I got this one. I'm not very experienced when it comes to fascinators, but I thought it was a really cute one, and the color was really easy to wear because it went with the dress that I wore, which you can see on Instagram if you want. It's an older dress that I've had for a long time, and also it goes with the new dress as well that I just showed you, the first one with the tailored navy top. So I like that it doesn't stick out too much from my head. If you think this one sticks out a lot, you probably haven't seen that many photos of fascinators, because some of them are like spaceships that stick out of your head. But yeah, I really like it. I like the cute little feathers. It was inexpensive. If you need a hat or a fascinator for whatever reason, I would recommend that you order one from England, because they are a lot cheaper over there, because they're a lot more common and everybody wears them to weddings. So you may have seen in the vlogs, I did run across quite a lot of shoe sales. There was one at Harrods, which was super tempting, but I restrained myself successfully because I've been trying to spend less on shoes. I am kind of really moving out of buying really expensive designer shoes, because I find that they just don't last that well like a handbag does, which I kind of told you guys in the vlog. Don't actually hold me to that, because I do have my weak moments, but in general I'm more of a handbag person. So I think L.K.Bennett on sale, which you can absolutely buy over here, is a perfect balance because their price point is about, I would say, £200 regular price, which is super expensive. That's almost $400, but they go on sale all the time and they're very classic styles, so it doesn't matter if they're from a previous season. This is a good example. They are dark brown, medium heel with really pretty sort of woven leather detailing on the front, and the back strap, the way it kind of goes up your ankle, is quite sexy. So these are appropriate for day or evening during the summer. Really comfortable shoes, really high quality leather, no difference in quality that I can discern with a really high-end designer, but much easier to get on sale and just get your hands on in general. They do carry L.K.Bennett at Whole Run Through, and I often see it showing up in their sales, so keep an eye out for that brand. It's Kate Middleton's favorite, and I can see why. We went to this amazing outlet where I got my mulberry bag. If you want to see the haul for that bag, I did a dedicated video while I was in England, so I won't show it to you again. Same trip at that same location outside of Bath. They had a kind of emporium boutique, that different labels. One of them was Joseph, which is quite an expensive brand in the UK. And I got this little cardigan, which is cashmere, but it's very feather light, so you can see it's lightly sheer but not too much, and it's a really pretty bright cayenne, which I think looks really nice on my skin tone. I love red, so this is just a really nice basic to top over a summer dress or wear in the office over a summer dress, especially because it is so freezing in my office. This little cardigan I keep toying with is from Jack Wills. It's a really pretty oatmeal color, and I like the pattern of the lace. It's kind of a bit almost vintagey looking to me. It has that slight kind of grandma vibe, but in a good way, I think, with little brown buttons, and it goes with a lot because of the really pretty oatmeal color. Because Jack Wills is my favorite place to get plaid shirts from, and Jack Wills as a brand is kind of expensive. It's, I think, a little bit more pricey than Abercrombie and very similar style. Kind of Britain's answer to it, but I like it a bit more. So yeah, but once they have a sale, or especially if you can find an outlet, the prices are great. So each of these flannel shirts was about $30. And this is a boyfriend kind of oversized one. It has pink and red in it, which I really like. I think it'll be great for Christmas. I think it'll just be a really cute, relaxed look for that season with a pair of over-the-knee boots. Definitely a great fall piece. The other one is a little bit more of a transitional seasonal piece because it is a much lighter, thinner cotton, and it's a lot more fitted as well. So this is from Jack Wills also, and it's a really pretty blue and red plaid pattern. I know you guys were very curious as to what I got the day I was in London. I really only got one thing, which is this candle from Jo Malone. I know a lot of you guys thought I got something from Chanel, but I didn't. It was a gift for someone else. However, I did go into the Sloane Street store and decide what I do want to be my next addition to my Chanel collection, so I'm currently saving up for that, and I'm on a list as well, so once I know, you guys will know. But, yeah, I did go into the Jo Malone store and I got one of their candles. They are less expensive in England, although I can tell this is going to become a habit because it just smells so good. Now, I did go into Space NK and smell the Deep Deep candles because I know those are like the rage online, and I didn't like them. Sorry, you guys. If you love them, good for you. I thought they were a bit soapy, powdery scented to me, at least without lighting them. Whereas Jo Malone to me was more of a straight kind of warm perfume scent for most of them. They like the sage one, but my absolute favorite was the wild fig and cassis. So both Diptyque and Jo Malone have a fig scent, but I like the Jo Malone one better. And I'm kind of trying to transition into a single candle mindset where I just have one expensive candle for my whole apartment that is really high quality rather than a whole bunch of cheaper ones. On to the only cosmetic items that I got. I didn't get a whole lot while I was over there. I did a bit of a Boots trip and I got the Bourjois Healthy Mix Serum. foundation, and I use this all the time. It's my all-time favorite foundation, so it was a little bit cheaper to pick up a new one of this. The rest of the stuff I got from Boots was pretty much all magazine. And then they do have Soap and Glory in Boots, which is a drugstore brand. Ultimelt Hot Cloth Cleanser. And I like this, but it's not my favorite. So I will actually do a review on my blog of different hot cloth cleansers where I tell you which one my favorite is and kind of go bit by bit over my experiences with different ones as I switched from makeup wipes to using a kind of balm cleanser, as is all the rage, because they are awesome. So that is it for my England haul. Thank you so much for following all of my vlogs while I was over there. I loved sharing my trip with you. I will see you in my next video. Bye!